we said we'd walk together. Baby, come what. Okay, good morning. A bright sunny morning at the fire warden's cabin. Mile 1776.2. And as you can see, we're at or near the top of Smart's Mountain or something like that. Yep, Smart's Mountain. So we're going to start the day dropping down. And, of course, end the day with a climb. Not end the day. But where are we going? To here? Wentworth?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got to climb back up and then down again. So one good climb today. And we'll wind up here at New Hampshire 25A, 1785.5, where we're going to catch a ride to
the Barn Door Hostel or something like that.
Hostel. That'll be our day, 10 miles.
Getting my spider web fetish on. Look at that one. That's pretty amazing. Obviously, he had some food in there last night. So this is the start of our day. Another foggy day. But it has been the coolest morning we have woken up to in a long time. There's a nice little breeze going. And maybe it'll blow this fog away. We're hoping to get on top of Mount Cube and dry everything out. I mean, even from the condensation in the tent, the sleeping bag's wet. But we're supposed to have a sunny day, and that should take care of everything. Okay, so, wow, I really do look like I just got up. The weird one just passed us on the trail. He was one of them sleeping in the ranger's cabin. So, you know, evidently he is a thru hiker. How he's doing it, I don't care. At least he has the same backpack 2 times in a row. A lot of mud today, taking us a while to go 3 miles, and that's our trail. This is such a pretty mushroom. I'd like to show you from the top, but probably fall coming back down. Well, this one's not perfect, but pretty. Break time, drying our gear out. We're on, what's it called? What ledges? Who knows? It's on the way up to Mount Cube. But there's not a big enough ledge to pull the sleeping bag out. We'll take that out when we get to the mountaintop. A little bit of a view, not much. It is a bug-free zone. I'm very excited about tonight because we get a ride to Walmart and we are getting 100% DEET. So we're going up to Mount Cube. That's our trail. Pete's trying to get me to keep moving on. there might be another view, clearer, nicer. Yes, there might be. But I'm taking this one. Yeah, Pete was right. A few steps up, even better view. Still a little hazy today. And those dark clouds better go away. It's supposed to be a sunny day today. Another one of our crossings. 3rd one today. But hey, not so bad yet. We made it to the top of Mount Cube. We're going to get the sleeping bag out so we can dry it before we call the hostel. We have to call them, tell them we're here. They said we'll pick you up in an hour after you call. We're like, isn't it over 3 miles down? We said we think we might need 2. We're not going to call them till the sleeping bag's dry, though. That was a false alarm. We are not on Mount Cube. You would think we were, from the view and from the platforms and that, but we still have 1.2 miles to go. Pete says we're off by a little bit, so we're okay. We'll be there, I hope by 1:30 to call the hostel. Okay, you can't tell, but that's pretty vertical. I said, I got spidey senses. My feet are sticky like Spider-Man. We're not there yet. This is a quart ledge. Okay. Follow the cairns. For those of you who don't know what they are, that's what they are. We can't even get one day without mud. It's just, we're in the top of the mountain and we're still sludging through mud.
Well, there's miles and miles of trail that never, this time of year, don't get any sunlight. So it's, you know, you can go days and days without rain. It's still going to be just what you're seeing. Standing water.
Finally, we made it. Mount Cube summit, 2909 elevation. Now we gotta call and go 3.3 miles down to get a shuttle. My gosh, we are walking through so much mud. Look at Pete, he's up there on the peak. I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, I'm gonna turn this. Oh, awesome breeze. Lots of mountains out there. One, two, three, four. That one range goes way out. 5. Well, I'm glad we got our water on the other side. I don't know what this foamy stuff is. Pete said he thinks it's what, in the tannins? I don't know. It's awfully ugly. Nothing. This is what we're still walking in. 3,000 feet up, and we just can't get away from it. We're at the Barn Door Hostel. This is our bedroom with the full bed, private room. This is another private room with bunk beds. There's no other thru hikers here but us tonight. There's Pete at the bench eating ice cream. There's 2 sofas here, a sitting area in here, check-in. You can't bring your bags in here either. You can't wear your shoes either. Your bags, you can go through them and everything at the table, but they sit out there in that room. And then I believe up there are the other bunk rooms. And when you get your dirty clothes together, you put them in a bag at the bottom of the stairs. They take them, clean them, and have them ready for you by the next morning. The showers are pretty amazing here. Well, I don't personally like it because you can't get out of the shower. These are the bathrooms. There's 3 bathrooms, 3 stalls. And then there's 2 showers. They have this big shower head that I'm not a fan of. Hold on, I gotta get this light to come on. That big whopper thing. Get out of it, and it bothers my eyes after a while. I don't know. And there's a staff shower. Maybe there's a 3rd shower over here. Let me see. This might be just a bathroom. Oh, it's a handicap bathroom. 2 sinks. Very clean. I mean, like, spotless clean. The place is amazing. The kitchen has the countertop, has toaster. You could use any of the dishes. They have coffee in the morning for you. So, they open those barn doors during the day. There's picnic tables outside.
No wet tent for us tonight.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I already had the hostel video before.
Yes, you did.
So
very nice. We have this beautiful hanging thing behind us in our private room. We're the only hikers here tonight. We're the only guests here.
The only guests.
Yeah, they had a large staff of very young people, like 6 or 8 or so. It seemed like they're everywhere.
Windows open.
So they're all out having dinner somewhere. Anyway.
It's like they're all doing nothing. One's reading a Kindle on the couch, the other one's on the computer, and I'm thinking, what the hell are all these employees for?
Well, whatever.
And then they couldn't even get our room straight.
Yeah.
They had us in the bunk bedroom. I don't know.
And they had us picked up at the wrong time.
Yeah.
The poor husband guy that
waited an hour for a hiker to come down the mountain, and we weren't there.
Which was supposed to be us, but wasn't supposed to be us because we had arranged for 4 o'clock. Anyway, they were very gracious about the whole thing. No finger pointing or anything like that. Really nice people. Had very beautiful place.
It is a beautiful place. Very clean. So, I mean, oh my gosh, spotless.
Nice and very...
Well, let's talk about our day, Pete.
Okay, let's talk about our day.
The trail has
I'm ready to go home.
The trail has just been miserable. And it's, you know, it's I don't know. We're down to 10 miles a day, and we're struggling with that because
it's all mud.
I mean, the parts of the trail that normally would be easy because they're relatively level and, you know, you're not doing the steep climbs or whatever, are so muddy, and it's just so much work walking through this muck.
And you're hoping you don't fall. And now we've got the big boulders.
Yeah. I mean, you know, so you got the tough climbs that come with you know, that's the part that we expected, right? You're in New Hampshire, you're going to starting to get the climbs back, and they're steep and they're rocky, and that's all fine. But then there's the parts in between that are supposed to be like your breaks, and there's no break because you're walking through the muck. It's just so much work. It's just mentally and physically very, very fatiguing.
You know, your feet are under mud and underwater all day.
I am really
long.
tired of wet, muddy feet. I mean, really.
And then
all
here,
day.
they don't even have a hose. I had to walk down to the brook about a quarter of a mile away to go rinse everything off. Because otherwise they were just going to wash it all together. And that was mud. I mean, our clothes wouldn't even come out clean.
Yeah. So hikers aren't a big part of their business. There's a lot of rock climbing here.
Yeah.
In this area, some, I guess, world-class rock climbing. So that's the bigger part of their business here. So they're not, I mean, they're very good for hikers. They shuttle you, they pick you up, and they do all that. But their business really wraps around, you know, their setup is for the rock climbers. So they're not, the whole mucky mud part of it isn't, which is funny because that Wicked place, they were all set up for that, right? They had the hose outside. Yeah. They told you, hose the socks off before you put them in the wash, please.
And they worked with skiers, too.
Yeah. So they were kind of used to the whole thing. But anyway, nice place. Good end to the day of a very difficult day. But it was a good end to the day. Good call by Lisa
told Pete
here.
Today I'm ready to go home.
So, but you can't quit on a bad day. That's the rule. So we're going to see. One day at a time.
Yeah, one day at a time.
Okay.
Anything happen? We actually passed a hiker today.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, that doesn't happen too often.
No, and he was going so slow. The poor guy. I mean, oh my God, he looked like us. You know, he
look worse than us.
We don't know where we're going to put our feet when we get out there. I mean, it's just insane.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's been a rough couple of days.
It has been.
But we'll see how tomorrow goes.
Good night, Pete.
Good night, Lisa.
Good night, everyone. Yeah, you better love me for all this shit.